Hi, my name is Travis Fiero, and I'm a drag king here in Chicago, and I'm going to teach you how to make theatrical drag king abs. Now, these abs are not going to fool anybody on the beach, but from the stage, they're going to look absolutely incredible. So, let's go. Need 3 contour colors, a highlight, a contour, and a base color. You're going to need a primer, a setting spray, some brushes, some different colored powders, and sponges to blend. So you're going to want to start by mapping out your abs. You want to have a good idea of the shape that you're going for before you get into blending. Now, everybody's body is going to be a little bit different when it comes to a realistic ab placement. I would suggest finding somebody online, like a photo of somebody whose abs you kind of want to look like, and just studying to see where those shapes are and how you could realistically put them on your body. Now, obviously, some people are going to have a little bit more belly than others. You can totally do this with a belly. Just make sure that if you have any folds or anything, that you don't paint within the folds, or they're just going to get all sloppy. But this tutorial is for everybody and made to be theatrical, so if it's not super realistic, don't worry about it. Now here you can see I'm putting on the highlight. What I'm doing is I'm putting the lightest color of my 3 contour colors. You're going to want a darker color, a lighter color, and a middle color. You put the lightest color where you want the biggest indent. So the place that you want to see the most, so usually the center of the ab, is going to want to be the lightest. And then you blend it all out to try to make it look as soft as possible. Now this color looks a little bit dark on me right now. Don't worry, we're going to fix it a bit later. And remember, you're painting for the stage, so it's going to be a little bit more drastic than if you were trying to make it super realistic. So now I'm going to be using my middle color. This one's probably closest to my natural skin tone. And I'm just going to go in and kind of connect both the white highlight and the darker contour. Now, everybody's colors are going to be different, and it's going to be really important to find the correct 3 tones you need. I would suggest going to the makeup counter and asking a makeup professional to help find your exact contour, middle, and highlight color, because that's going to really help sell it. Blending is really key to making it look more realistic here. The softer these edges are, the more realistic it's going to look. You can also see I'm using highlights to kind of pop certain areas, and a little bit even on the top, closer to the top abs, to try and create that triangular figure and kind of cancel out my natural curvature. Now, as this is a full ab and chest contour video, I am about to take my shirt off. Don't worry, my nipples will be covered, but you need to be able to see that part of my body in order to see what I'm going to do next. So if you're not comfortable with that, you can end the video here. Now here, I'm essentially doing the same concept with the abs. I'm just darkening certain areas to make everything a little bit more cohesive. It's all a little bit more dramatic. I do not have my drag face on here, but this would just be in a way to complement the makeup I'd already have going on my face in a normal performance routine. I usually start out with the darker contour to kind of map it out. If you have darker skin, you might want to try starting out with the highlight, because it's just a little bit easier to maneuver around. But it's, at the end, just whatever you feel like works the best. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is absolutely the most crucial thing to this look. I found most of the shapes for my particular ab and chest contour from Greek statues. I looked at a lot of Greek statues. But again, just find people that have the type of body type you're looking for and try to figure out where the different shapes and contours are. Now for the powder detailing. Now, if you're going to be doing this for a long time, I would say put a translucent powder on the cream first so it sticks a little longer. Since I wasn't really doing anything, keeping this look on for very long, I'm just going straight for the powder detailing. Now what I'm doing here is I'm using a contrast color to kind of just deepen the shadows. Now, usually I'll use purple. I know it kind of sounds weird, but purple and reddish tones make shadows look deeper. And I'm not going over the entire thing, just the parts that I really want to pop. But definitely experiment with different types of colors in here to see what works best on you. Here's that powdering I was talking about earlier. This just kind of sets the makeup. And I was using a Ben Nye translucent powder. Use more than that. I just kind of did that for demonstration. Setting spray, important again to make sure it stays on. Chest gets surprisingly sweaty when performing, so you're gonna want that. And then the optional glitter body spray, just for a little bit of drama.